Welcome back to Chizo Hollywood Hype. Today, we're diving into the legendary world of late-night television and uncovering the shocking truth about Johnny Carson's most disliked guests. As the iconic host of The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson for 30 years, Carson welcomed some of the biggest names in Hollywood, politics, and entertainment. While he was known for his sharp wit and effortless charm behind the scenes, he wasn't always so welcoming, especially to certain guests who rubbed him the wrong way. Despite his reputation as a professional, Carson had a low tolerance for arrogance, rudeness, or unfunny antics. One of his most infamous feuds was with Bob Hope. Yes, the beloved comedian. While the two were friendly on the surface, Carson allegedly grew frustrated with Hope's repetitive and pre-planned interviews. Unlike other guests who engaged in spontaneous banter, Hope relied on scripted jokes and rarely strayed from his rehearsed lines. Carson, who valued a genuine and fresh conversations, reportedly found these appearances to be dull and uninspired. Another guest who found himself on Carson's bad side was Joan Rivers. Once one of his closest protégés, Rivers was a frequent guest host on The Tonight Show and considered Carson a mentor. However, their relationship fell apart in 1986 when Rivers accepted an offer to host her own late-night show on Fox, directly competing with Carson. Feeling betrayed and blindsided, Johnny never spoke to Rivers again, and she was permanently banned from the show. The rift was so deep that even decades later, Rivers openly admitted that Carson's cold silence broke her heart. Wayne Newton, the famous Las Vegas entertainer, also landed on Carson's blacklist after a bitter, off-screen feud. Carson had often made jokes about Newton's masculinity, and while many guests laughed off Johnny's sharp humor, Newton took it personally. The tension escalated when Newton confronted Carson in person, Paspish reportedly warning him to stop, making insulting remarks. Carson was not used to being challenged. And after that, Newton's appearances on The Tonight Show became rare. Another guest who Carson absolutely despised was Mr. Rogers. Yes, the beloved children's TV host. While many saw Mr. Rogers as a wholesome and gentle figure, Carson apparently found his slow, soft-spoken demeanor to be boring and awkward. For late-night television, he even mocked him in sketches, creating a parody called Meeting Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood, Nina Badau, famously performed by Eddie Murphy on SNL. Though the jokes were in good fun, it was clear that Carson didn't enjoy having him as a guest. Throughout his career, Carson remained a towering figure in television, but he was found far from a people-pleaser. If a guest annoyed him, betrayed him, or failed to entertain, he had no problem freezing them out. While many adored Johnny's charm, his grudges were legendary, proving that even in Hollywood, not everyone gets along. Stay tuned for more behind-the-scenes Hollywood drama, only on Hollywood Hype.